And baby, so hey, Andy here, and today I'm just going live on my phone because I have an interesting story to share with you guys, and I think I'm gonna need a little bit of the devil's brew, which is just Sprite, right? Okay, we need to insert the Sprite. See, look, it's clear. Whoa, whoa, it's clear. And Sprite is in a green can in Japan for reasons. Wink. Anyway, so now that we got our fill of the devil's brew, I figured today, in celebration of Halloween, I'd share an interesting little horror story about living here in Japan by special request from my good friend Joe. And hopefully he's watching this, or will watch this in the post stream, depending on where he's at in the world. So, Joe, if you're seeing this one's for you, bud, by special request. So today, I will share the story of Arachnopizza. So, get your popcorns ready, get your little drinky drinks ready, take a good sip, take a bite, and we'll begin. So, but yeah, before we begin though, I do want to mention a few things though before we begin, if that's okay. There's nobody watching, so it's all good. I have a couple of videos I actually recorded earlier that I'm going to be releasing. I was going to release it this week, but I've just been so fucking swamped with stuff and things. I just haven't had the time or the energy to really do anything as far as that goes. But I have this stuff recorded, and I can't wait to share with y'all. But I guess you guys can get a little sneakity-peekity at what's to come. And that is this. Bam. There it is. Your eyes don't deceive you. The Shure MV7 is back, baby. Yeah, it's the same mic that I had before that I unfortunately had to sell almost a year ago to the date. Excuse me. Almost a year ago to the day, I had to sell it due to financial problems. But now it's back, baby. It's better than ever. So, I got an unboxing for that one coming out soonish. I have the videos and stuff recorded. I just need to put the thing together, and hopefully it'll be good. I did run into some technical difficulties with the sound, so it's not going to be like raw recordings like how I intended it to be, but it should give you at least a decent idea of the quality of things. And plus, we're going to have new stuff coming out soon. So, yeah. Anyway. So now we got some... Whoa, we got a lot of peeps in the chat. What is going on here? These like bots or something? Getting some funky comments going on up in here. But, hello everybody. So, yeah. I guess, 20 people, holy shit. Was not expecting such a crowd. Anyway, as I drink on my Sprite in my yellow glass. Oh. No, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I guess we can begin the tale, because I'm not going to be live for long. I just wanted this to kind of be a, like a clip, if you will. So, what we're going to do is we're going to tell the tale of Arachnopizza. So, late one night, when I got home from work, I was very hungry, and I was too lazy to really cook anything. Like, during the week, I'm just completely fucking useless when it comes to that stuff. The only times I really cook for myself are during the weekends. I just don't have the energy or even the, you know, the give a fuck, basically, to really cook. So I decided to sit myself down and order a pizza off of Pizza Hut. Originally, I liked Domino's, but unfortunately, the Domino's near me is down for renovations, so they're going to be out of action for a while. And I decided to get some stuff from Pizza Hut. old pizza butt. And by the time I got the pizza back, or here, rather, not back, I decided to, well, not decided to, but by the time I got the pizza here, I was munching down. I was about halfway through the pizza, just having a good old time, watching some videos, watching some like YouTube and Netflix and stuff like that, because I got ADHD. So I just need like all the stimulation, right? And I was munching on the crust for one of the pizzas, and a huge ass spider came rappelling down like about this speed, like that. And so I'm like mid bite of my crust, and the spider's like this close. It's like right here, because I don't know, you can kind of tell from the upper parts, but there's like these beams, right? So the spider rappelled down from that corner, you guys can see, and it just, I didn't even see it up there for some reason. Maybe it was like tucked in, like kind of in between the curtains. I'm not entirely sure, but it was from that area. And it basically rappelled down. And originally I thought it was like just kind of like a bigger than average spider, because as it was rappelling down, I could kind of see it. And I was thinking like, that's really holy fucking shit. But like that was my escalation right there. Like I thought it was like, the spider's kind of big, because like normally in this place where I live, we do get spiders, yeah, but it's mostly like either the tiny little jumping spiders or the long daddy long legs. But this one was like way bigger, and at first I thought it was maybe like an orb weaver that had like accidentally got in somehow, you know. And as it got closer to my vision, literally it was like here, I was like, holy fucking, like I was like screaming as I was eating my pizza, like, you know, freaking out. I felt like I was like, you know, a gimp or something, just like biting down on something, you know. So I basically had to like take my foot, and I'm on like a roller chair, so I had to like take my foot and like repel myself as hard as I could, like away to about here-ish, and it finished rappelling down right onto my pizza, dashed right off the pizza, off the table, right under my bed, which is right here. Let me show you. So my bed, so all this stuff's right here. And to answer your question earlier about the woman part, I think this should probably answer your question. So yeah, like the pizza was here. Never mind that can. Don't look at that. And it's just a lovely glass. Don't mind that. So yeah, the pizza was like right here. Spider rappelled down, bop, right on top of the pie. Scurried the fuck off. Or I think it might have went like this, then like down my bed, and then under my bed. Right there. I'm like, motherfucker. Really? Really? And so I'm just like, what do I do? You know? So I'm like halfway through this pizza. So, of course, me and my big back self, like, fuck it. I'm going to finish this pizza, and then we're going to see about this spider. And if the spider comes a little bit before then, well, stand the fuck by. But it didn't. It was still, like, tucked under the bed somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, I ended up finishing the pizza, because you don't let good pizza go to waste, no matter what. And I decided to lure it out, because we've had some spider problems before. We did have a huntsman spider, to be specific, which is what this one was too. We had a much bigger huntsman come in here to the house earlier. Didn't come in this room, but it was like out in the hallway, kind of by the bathroom. And I had looked up different ways to kind of gently get rid of it, because they, you know, in fairness, those big ass spiders do provide a lot of benefits in getting rid of smaller insects, and also more harmful insects like centipedes and things like that. Not caterpillars, but cockroaches. It gets rid of a lot of unsavory bugs as well. So I'm like, well, maybe if I just kind of gently nudge it out, it'll be fine, right? So I got this peppermint essential oil and got a little spray bottle, filled it up with I think like 20 or 25 drops of peppermint oil, mixed it with a little bit of soap, just like a couple drops, and some water for the rest of it, and just kind of sprayed the area because, fun fact, spiders don't really like peppermint oil. It like fucks with their senses or whatever. They don't particularly like it, so they tend to avoid those types of areas if you spray it down. It's just a nice natural deterrent for spiders, but the disadvantage is it does wear out pretty quickly, so you have to keep spraying all the frickin' time. So that part kind of sucks, but it does work somewhat, I guess. You just gotta keep spraying. Spraying and praying, as it were. And so for the first spider, I had used this method to lure it, or to push it into the back door, and it had like escaped through a little vent area. So I was thinking, okay, great, it's gone, no worries. You already know what the deal is, right? So it'll stay the fuck away. But I found it a couple days later, posted up by that door. And I'm like, motherfucker can't take a hint? Okay, I see how it is. So, what I did was, I stunned it with the peppermint spray, as I'm just like constantly pelting it with the peppermint spray, so it's like, you know, like, it doesn't know what to do. And then I had some leftover cockroach spray from a previous place. We had a minor infestation during the summer when it rained a lot, so I had to like get some spray and put them at bay. Hey, that rhymed. So I had some of that left over, and I started spraying the spider with it, but I ran out like midstream. I'm like, no. So it only got like a little tinge of it. I'm like, fuck. It's gonna like scurry off and run off, and I'm never gonna see it. You know, and it's gonna like, I have this like worry that if I don't kill a spider or whatever right away, and it like runs away, like it like knows my face, it's gonna like come after me. It's a completely irrational fear, but it's something that I have. And so I decided, okay, what else do I have in this kitchen? And in Japan, you have this, there's this really concentrated bleach spray that's used to clean just about everything from like bathrooms to showers to all kinds of stuff. Gets rid of mold pretty good. It's called kabi kira. Kabi being mold and kira being killer. So it's mold killer in Japanese. And so I grabbed a little bottle of this off the like the far side of the kitchen. And I just pelted the bejesus out of this poor spider with foamy bleach. And thankfully the backsplash walls were there's no paint, so it was like kind of like a steel sort of deal. Hey, that rhymes, kind of. But basically I didn't have to worry about like paint whitening or any kind of weirdness. It was just a weird backsplash. So I pelted this poor spider with a bunch of bleach until it fucking died. Then I swept it out the door, and that was that. And that was the first spider. Second spider was in my room. It crawled on my pizza. There's no fucking mercy for this spider. There's no, well, maybe if you shoo it outside, it'll you know, be happy and stuff like that. Maybe if you, like, get a cup or something, it'll be okay. No. Not with this fucker. This fucker, what was in my face, it crawled on my pizza. No, this motherfucker has to fucking die. So, what I did was, I lured it out with the peppermint spray, because I knew it was under the bed somewhere. So once I was done with my pizza, I like, I grabbed the vacuum, and I had it on, and I was, like, using it also to, like, move stuff out from under my bed, just in an attempt to, like, lure the spider out, which ended up happening. So, basically, I don't know exactly the route it took, but it was under the bed somewhere, right? And, actually, let me flip it, hold on. So, just to give you an idea, it was under the bed, right? Because it, like, went from here to here, and it was just chilling somewhere in there. So I take the vacuum, and I'm just moving a bunch of shit. Here it is. It's still there. It's just a bunch of, like, shoe boxes and a monitor box. Nothing too serious. So I had all that stuff under the bed. And I was using the vacuum to just kind of, like, scoot stuff around, just to kind of, again, just kind of lure the spider out, which worked. It basically crawled up the wall here. I think it might have went across this curtain here, and posted itself, bam, right there on that wall. Just fucking Spider-Man pose, you know? And I was like, fuck, that thing is huge. Because it didn't look that huge until I actually saw it, like, posted up there. And I was like, fuck. It wasn't as big as the first spider, but it was still pretty damn big. So, what I did was, because I have my own little bleach killer in this room, and I just grabbed it and just went pop 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 pop. Now the thing was, I did get a lot of good hits in, but it started to, like, fall. So it was like bop 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 bop, and by, like, the third or fourth hit, it fucking fell beneath the fridge, and it still had enough energy to, like, crawl out from under there, and it was just, like, kind of like, and everything. So it was kind of like around here. Now this mic stand wasn't here during the time. This is pretty new. So this wasn't here at the time, but it had, like, started crawling. It was, like, around this area, and I just was pelting this motherfucker, just pop 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 pop, until eventually it just kind of, like, petered out around there-ish. I just took the vacuum, sucked it up, and that's the name of that tune. So that's how I dealt with some Arachnopizza. Ugh. These are some of the things that they don't tell you about life in Japan, man. You think it's all vending machines and pachinko and, you know, oh, I'm going to go to Shibuya Crossing, and it's going to be great. I'm going to talk to some Japanese girl, and she's going to understand everything I say. It's going to be fucking awesome. No, that's not real Japan. It's not the real Japan. Sometimes the real Japan is sitting in your room after a long day of work, eating a pizza, and a big-ass motherfucking huntsman spider just posts itself right up on your pizza, runs under your bed, and you're like, what? Huh? What is my life? So yeah, that's the tale of Arachnopizza. So I'm glad I was able to share that with you guys live. I was going to make this like an edited video, but again, right now I just don't have the time, so I want to make this more of a timely event because it's Halloween here in Japan. And no, I'm not going up to Shibuya or Shinjuku or anything like that. I'm just going to keep myself posted here because I got work tomorrow. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to drink some nice Sprite, and chill out. So, yeah. Now, before I go, I do want to mention once again, I am going to be putting out some videos. I don't want to say soon, because whenever I say soon, it's not going to be soon, because of stuff and things. But I do have 2 videos recorded. I have the raw files on my my computer, so it's just a matter of getting off my happy ass and actually doing them, putting them together and stuff. One of them is an unboxing for my new mic. This is my old mic from a year ago that I had to sell, but I got another copy, so I got it back, basically, and I'm really excited about that one. Then I have another video that's pretty interesting. I'm not going to share the title with you because I think it's very interesting. And again, it's an interesting experience in Japan that I haven't really seen any other videos about, honestly. I didn't really look that hard either, but through a cursory look, I didn't really see much of anything, at least certainly not in Japan, about this topic. So I'm like, well, I guess I should probably talk about it, right? So those are some videos that are going to be coming out, and with the mic that I have now, I'm finally confident in releasing tutorials, video editing tutorials once again. I took a very long break from making those videos because of, you know, I was focused on other things in life, but also the audio quality is something I really prioritize, especially in those tutorials. And without a good mic, I just didn't feel confident at all in making those tutorials. So I was just waiting, saving up, and everything like that to get this mic, and now I have it. So just keep your eyes peeled for some new tutorials. I have a lot of good ideas for upcoming tutorials. So just keep your eyes peeled. And with that said, guys, this is Andy. I'm signing off for now. As always, forever, we'll see you next time. Catch you later, guys. Bye. See you guys.